I'm a sucker for a good adventure. When I got the opportunity, $5,000 in buy-ins in South America, I snap called, said yes immediately, and then I realized that it was a 22-hour travel to get down to South America. Thankfully, I wasn't doing this alone.
Just the two of us.
I'm with my abnormally tall friend, Jeff. He's actually the most normal one of my friends. The rest...
Don't do it.
Well, we'll get there.
Would you let your daughter date this man?
Put it in the comments.
Comment below.
If I'm gonna travel this far, I have to guarantee myself a good time. And they gave me $5,000 to help with that, which is good because things were about to get expensive quickly. The first night was a blur. We celebrated a successful flight and danced our way to some much needed sleep. Later this week, the locals blatantly collude to try and take my money.
I'm gonna broke that camera.
But first, you need to understand this. The 5K has to be spent on one of these tournaments. Any cash makes this entire trip worth it. I plan to play 2 poker tournaments. The first for $3,300 and the second for $16. Let's just go and battle some Uruguayans.
And we have arrived in Uruguay.
Very left, always left.
First hand dealt, I'm all in. Dios mío. I don't even know if that's Spanish. My plan is to play day 1B of the main event, which happens to be in 45 minutes from now. Thankfully, my travel buddy, Jeff Boski, was still in the high roller as chip lead on his birthday.
Made it to the official final table. 203 entrants, 9 remain. I might be chip leader.
Ahí perdemos al jugador argentino, vamos a otro jugador, a Hermo.
And we're heads up.
Are you kidding me? This has to be a joke. This is a joke. Is this April Fool's?
He shoves all in. I Phil Hellmuth those chips right in the middle.
He just shoves the freaking chips in and slams his hand down. That was amazing.
And the flop comes king high. The turn is a brick. I do have him covered, as I said in the stream.
No way! No way! Oh my God, you can't make this up, chat. Holy shit. What a freaking finish.
Jeff won the tournament. Oh my God.
$20,000 profit, which means a lot, but you can't put a price on the happiness of this moment.
Jeff turned his free roll into $120,000 USD. Now it's my turn. I sit down at the table and immediately start a rivalry from the guy from Storage Wars.
I paid $2,300 for lock-up pack from top to bottom with collectibles. Yeah!
Renee is an absolute whale.
That's Dad, you've been waiting all day for.
He never stops talking.
You want me to 3-bet? Okay, all in.
Why can't you have ace king?
I wouldn't normally call an all-in with Queen Jack suited, but against Renee, I went with my gut. And we're ahead of Queen 9 suited.
Jack place. That's Dad, you've been waiting all day for.
I'll be right back, don't worry. I'm gonna rebuy right here.
So we get off to a hot start. The rest of my table are locals, and they're polar opposites. You have the very rich guys who do not give about the money, and the younger guys who are playing very tight, just hoping for that min cash. I'm somewhere in between the two. I really do want to come home with a profit.
Come here.
But I also want to win. And when you go for the win, you take every spot you can get. It seems like the right shove with ace-9 in late position. And it seems so wrong when the big blind calls with queens. 33% for my entire budget. Dead. Just so freaking dead. Of my 5K budget, $4,900 is gone in 4 hours. So we're out of money. But there's a $200 satellite that gets me an entry into the $1,600 tournament. I decided to test my luck there. And things are going much better. Eight players win a seat, and it got down to the last 9 people. But here's the thing, I'm short, really short. I need another player to get knocked out or I'm getting blinded out. And the other players will not play a hand against each other. They're all colluding against me to hope that I get knocked out and they get the seat in the main event. It was locals versus foreigner. They were speaking Spanish and told me to put the camera away so I don't have footage, but the massive big stack at the table didn't go all in the small blind when the big blind had 2 bigs. There's satellite strategy and there's pure collusion, and that's collusion. So short, I had to push it with King Jack. And of course, they called me. And he has aces. When I get knocked out, they all win.
Yes. Yes. Let's fucking go.
And that was the biggest split of my entire life.
Double. Double, double.
The player that lost was forced to all in the next stand, and he gets knocked out. We won the seat. It's 2:30 in the morning. This lasted like 8 hours. It's crazy. Let's go. I just sold a 1v10. We just made $1,600 in EV. Back in the main event, things go our way this time. We're able to bag up chips, making it to the second day where everyone makes the money. The casino gave us $1,000 in promo chips. You have to gamble with it before you can redeem it. I don't normally allocate to go to the pits and gamble, but when it's free money, you gotta do what you gotta do. Some of us had too much to drink.
She's like, she's not even recording it. Look at this. Oh my god.
Oh, this is so legendary.
3, 2, 1. John, how much?
More than I had, baby.
We're coming back home with at least $1,500 in profit, but I want to bring about as much as Jeff Boski won a couple days ago. It's day 2 of the main event.
That's stupidly optimistic.
Poker strategy is entirely dependent on how many chips you have. I got 10 blinds. That's like $20 at a 1-2 game. My opening strategy is fold or all in. Fold. This guy, he gets knocked out. I just need that to happen to 30 more people to make $3,200. All in. Without getting called, we stole 5 blinds. Fold, fold, all in. Called. Fuck. Yes! Vámonos! Raise, take it down, raise, brick flop, fold. Can another 25 people please get knocked out? Damn it. We break this folding montage temporarily for a segment I call Jam and Pray. You go all in and hope no one calls. Extended version of this segment commences. Ace 3 on the button for 15 blinds. The book, it says to go all in. I added the pray part to the strategy. We get called. It's not good. He has pocket 9s.
I need to do it 2 more time. Don't do that again.
We're in for $200. $3,200 if we can survive. But we're supposed to lose here 70% of the time. See, ole!
Yeah.
I'm gonna broke that camera.
Broke the camera.
KGB camera, no?
Yeah, right?
Cooking with the big stack, I like to have pocket queens in the big blind. Small blind just calls. It's not promising, but we can still get chips in the middle. And that's when he re-raises me. It's starting to look a bit more promising. I push my stack in the middle, hoping the man has jacks, but he folds. Ace queen. In the small blind, I cover the razor and the big blind. I could nerd out and explain all the nuances of this spot, or just tell you, it's strong enough to go all in. he has ace king. Can we get lucky against this guy one more time? That's all I asked for. Not again. We're down to 60,000 chips. Kind of hate the guy on my left. He's woken up with hand against me every time. But this time, I flop 2 pair. Give him king 10. Give him ace king again. But no, he folds, and we chip up slightly. At the time of this tournament, my son is 6 months old. I've been gone 7 days, which feels like an eternity. I do want to secure them in cash, but that won't change our lives by any means. $180,000 sure would. I have jack 10 of spades. The chip leader raises on the bubble. I've studied this spot. Shout out GTO Wizard. They have this new app where you can learn poker strategy for free. Code Frankie to use my avatar. At 20 blinds, the book says jam. So I go all in. And we pray he folds. He snap calls with ace 9 offsuit. Ace 9? The flop comes ace 9-4. King on the turn brings in 1 out for us. River 2. We bubble the tournament, but we do degen play cash all night until my 6 a.m. flight. I made another $1,000 to bring to Kitty and the family.